All right, let's go do the junkyard stuff. But first, side questing.
Then we're not going to do the junkyard stuff.
We are. We're just doing side quests.
Not yet.
We'll be doing it in this part. It's close enough. A poisoned child. Oh no.
I suppose all children are precious.
Yippee.
I don't know if you remember, but a good long while ago. I actually don't know if I've been including it in a video, but there's a quest where you have to find some people who are stealing.
Uh-huh.
So we'll also be taking care of that.
Okay. We're gonna.
I'll be cutting out most quests. It's just that the junk keep stuff ended up being like 13 minutes and way shorter than I thought it'd be. And this was good padding.
Well, couldn't you have, more progression? Like more story progression instead of filler?
Well, you see, we'll get to that at the end, but it'll make more sense why I cut it this way.
Okay. Fair enough.
Actually, I'll just say it now. We only have one thing left to get, and then we can start going to the final area.
Oh, the final area of Nier?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be done soon, right?
You know what?
So right now I'm buying. I'm just looking around for some stuff to buy for future quests, other quests. I'm not, like I said, I'm not showing off every quest I have built up. So I am just buying random things I need, which most times you can spend less gold buying stuff for a quest than you'll earn. So you usually profit in that way. But if you have to buy an insane amount of stuff, just don't do the quest. Because you're only doing quests for gold for the most part. Some will have like mini bosses so you can get XP out of it. But for the most part, you're only questing for gold.
Gotcha.
So that's good.
No. I do appreciate seeing more of the quote-unquote average gameplay experience of this game. Running around talking to NPCs and stuff and shopping and whatever.
I mean, truthfully, that's not the average game experience. Most people are going to skip it because it's really boring.
I mean, for someone going
It's probably
for
developer
completion.
intended, but most people are doing what I normally do in this game, where you just beeline to every area. But sometimes you get your shit kicked in because you're not all fully leveled.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
okay. It
I mean,
won't-
for
won't be a problem
someone
much longer.
going for like the true ending, or like getting
Automata's
completion.
way better at it. The only issue I have with side questing and Automata is that it never feels like you're at a good place to stop. It always feels like the plot is moving. It like there's always a sense of urgency, even though you don't have any timer, unless there's like specific music playing and it's clearly, oh wait, no, I'm in a story sequence. No, you can just not do the thing and nothing will happen. You can just do side quests, and that's like the most awkward side quest,
Right.
So I'm not the biggest on that. But I'm also a Borderlands fan, and Borderlands kind of operates in the same way, so you just kind of learn to get used to it. Anyways, we've now learned that there's probably kids who stole the stuff, so now we gotta go talk to those kids. You're welcome for a play-by-play of these quests. Because I don't know how much you're reading the text from NPCs.
Where are they at?
Yeah, it's just it's a decent bit of running around, but you do get to explore the town,
literally
a bit,
right
which I
here.
do like. But for as weak as some of the quests are
you there?
some of them do try to tell like some somewhat decent stories. Specifically, this one, these kids are from a really poor family, and their abusive father is just making them steal.
Right.
So now we gotta go confront the abusive father.
Okay.
So to the tavern, because being a jerk to your kids is a no good with this guy.
By the way, for part of the time there you were talking, I couldn't hear you, so I was asking if you could hear me, and you couldn't. So, you're gonna have to cut that out.
Okay. I could not hear you. I figured that's what was happening, so I'm like, I'm just gonna keep talking then.
I was gonna wait till the end of the part, but I just couldn't hold it in.
That's okay. One of us would have forgotten and it would have looked really awkward because I would have not caught it in editing.
Yep.
I always forget. You can go to Devila and she'll just be like a main quest hub, and she'll tell you where you can get other quests from.
That's cool.
There's never a reason to, because everybody with a quest has that icon over their face.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if the ones with the like oval text bubble thing over their head is the quest.
It can
people.
also be related to a quest you're already on. So it might not even be a new quest, and it can also be someone you have to turn a quest into. So it's not always consistent, but you can activate every quest in this game and it doesn't matter. So you can just have them all active, and that'll help eliminate which ones you actually need. But sometimes if you have multiple quests active that concern the same NPC, it'll only do like one at a time. So you might be able to complete one quest, but because he's only talking to you about the second quest you got, you have to do the second quest, then you can do the first quest by talking to him. We also learned that that kid was messing around at the Forest of Myth when he got sick. So we got to go deal with that. Also, this is my first time saving after that entire desert sequence, because this was all in one recording session. I did an entire boss fight without saving, and I think that's really funny.
It happens to the best of us.
It's a good thing I didn't die. That'd be embarrassing. Imagine dying like 15 times in a row. Could never be me.
Bombastic side eye.
My nose is super long right now. The first time I ever did this quest, because I think I did this in Replicant as well, I thought it was going to be a visual novel segment.
Because of the damn trees.
That's the literal tree. That's the visual novel segment start
from. If it
and
was
they all
one,
start from you
quit.
noticing a shiny thing.
If it was another one, then I would have just quit the channel, I think.
Also, this is one of those rare times we get to talk to Kaine over here. Isn't that fun?
I guess. I don't know if it's fun or not. It's just there.
Anyways, for some reason, Kaine is just impervious to poison berries and loves them. But not Papa Nier here.
She's a wild girl. She lives out.
And
in
for
the
some reason,
wilderness.
it took until this guy to talk to us for Papa Nier to realize, oh, this kid was probably eating those poison berries, and that's why he's sick.
The shade.
I don't know why it took him so long to realize this.
The shade inside really likes the berries, so
the shade inside's dead. It doesn't matter. Also, that's a fun line from Kaine. I don't know if you read it.
I didn't. I was rubbing my eye.
Oh, she told Vice, the book, if you had genitals, I'd cut them off right now.
If you had genitals, I'd cut them off right now.
Very rare to find a game that has the word genitals in it, so it's just, you don't expect it.
I feel fine.
I think you'll find I do have genitals.
The hussie's internal organs are as filthy as her mouth.
I love the dialogue in this game.
They just hate each other, and that's great.
They do. It's fun.
It's wonderful.
They feel like they're a good RPG party.
I love your character just running around digging up like treasures and shit while your party members are getting their asses beaten in the background.
Yeah, they're doing great. It's okay. Except they'll just die sometimes and just lay there for a bit, but then stand back up like nothing happened. It's funny.
I did see I forget the kid's name that turned into the fucking creature. I did see him get launched from off screen onto screen, and Emil, yeah. He got launched from off screen onto the screen while you were just digging up a fucking herb or something. And he was basically in the Family Guy death pose.
Good.
Or the Yamcha pose, I guess.
Did you ever read the, I feel like I asked this, did you read the Yamcha Isekai?
I have heard of it, and I've read a little bit of it. It sounds like a really cool concept, actually.
Really?
Yeah, like, I would be down to actually read that more. Just for funsies.
I guess my only interest is attachment to Dragon Ball, but it's just power fantasy, and I don't like power fantasy that much. I say that, but I'm basically an SAO fan at this point, but I'll never say it admit it.
It's because my junk food on YouTube when I just need some dumb shit to watch is Dragon Ball What Ifs.
I have never watched those.
Like,
I cannot relate.
If you don't have any desire to watch those, then yeah, you probably don't care to read the fucking Yamcha manga. But I like watching those just as like dumb stuff if I've run out of stuff to watch. It's just like good
at this point,
content.
Dragon Ball GT and Super are both what ifs.
Yeah.
And Daima.
Yeah.
They're all what ifs because none of them seem to actually match with the original ending.
I mean, Daima could.
I haven't finished Daima, so I actually don't know.
Daima is like in the context of like the time frame that Daima takes place. It's like a week long at most. So yeah, I like it happens like maybe a month after Boo is defeated. So yeah, like there's a big long gap between Boo being defeated and the end of Z. So I think it fits just fine to have like a 1 week little adventure. It kind of fits as like what if Toriyama kept writing after Boo and like made another small arc before the ending. It kind of fits with that.
Gotcha. So our weapons ready. Now we ride into the sunset.
Yeah.
Also, those yellow ones are like more rare items, but they barely ever drop. Farming for materials in this game is god awful.
I swear I don't even remember seeing one before, so... Ow.
Well, that's why I'm pointing it out, because I'm sure I never did, and I feel like that's one of the only times I've actually gotten it.
Yeah.
They're so incredibly rare, it's annoying.
No,
and once again, I keep missing with the spear.
You know, it is something that I didn't think about until the gold one appeared, but I was like, yeah, it is kind of boring that only one type of drop ever happens. I know that one type of drop can be a number of things, but, you know, it's nice to have visual variety from time to time, at the very least.
Well,
whoa.
Take a look at everything and yeah, I think you see why there's no visual variety.
Well, look at that waterfall. It looks pretty okay.
I guess that's like the best compliment you can give about the graphics of this game is pretty okay.
I mean, there are some areas that genuinely do look pretty nice, but it looks nice for like maybe a like Xbox, GameCube, PS2 era game.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. We've definitely discussed this before, but Shadow of the Colossus definitely has better looking environments than this game. Like natural looking environments than this.
The best looking area in this game is either this outside of the junk heap or like facade, I would say.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Or maybe the top of the Lost Shrine.
Is facade the
desert town, yeah.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to ask you
Or like the town that's like by the water.
It's my
The like beach town or whatever the fuck with the lighthouse.
I only care about making
What bastard?
I thought that area looked pretty good.
Alright, so Gideon wants us to avenge his brother, and now we know what Shade's involved, so we're gonna go kill that robot in the Shade.
And what have we done?
So back to the junk heap! Yay! Your favorite area.
Yippee! I mean, I really don't have much of a stake in any of this, so like I could care less.
I think you're gonna like the final area of the game.
I am
think you'll
excited.
find it interesting.
I'm excited to see something new. I guess I should say.
It is certainly going to be something new, I'll tell you that.
It's going to be like the Sonic 06 End of the World, where it's just all the environments we've already been to, but like with a filter on it and slightly different lighting.
No, but Automata kind of does that.
Awesome. Love that.
But it's more stuff pulled from this game than Automata's environments, so it's actually a callback. So it's a little better.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was a little weird though playing that first and then playing this game and being like, oh, that's where that was from. I remember that.
Yeah.
Alright, so all we have to do is head down and we just gotta go to the second basement and just take the path we didn't take last time.
Did I dislike this area when we did it the first time?
I don't know. You made groans about it last time we were here. And it's pretty samey the whole way through.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember anything specific from this commentary, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, we've already passed like some of the coolest spectacle of the in-game stuff with the final boss of the first half. That's like giant kaiju monster that actually walks through the town with seemingly complex animations.
Yeah.
So
We've
we've already seen the peak.
So even the end of the game is not as good.
It is story-wise, and for different reasons. It's just not a giant, complex moving monster, if you like that kind of thing.
Run away!
You know? You just hear Kaine get destroyed.
Yeah. I would destroy Kaine. Wait, how old is she?
Every character in the party outside of Emil is an adult. And Emil is also like over 4,000 years old. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna touch that one any further. But he is basically a Shota.
Ew.
This game for sure has a mix of waifu bait and Fujoshi bait. So also, I found out if you just keep walking forward on this, it makes the cart move faster, but it looks really, really funny. So immersion broken.
That's hilarious.
So I'm just going to be walking forward on this the whole time and just spamming the magic attack that tracks. That I only ever use in this one section.
Good shit.
And somehow I, like, never get hit.
It's because you're moving slightly faster than the game expects you to be.
I guess. Like, like, look at these bullets. Like, look at how... I've been trying to dodge them. I'm just not getting hit. And look at this. I'm not getting hit.
He's beginning to believe. He is the one.
I don't know how that one works. But it worked in my favor, I guess.
He is the one. Really want to watch The Matrix now.
I don't think I'll ever watch The Matrix again.
Alright, so you heard it here first, folks. Next movie commentary is The Matrix.
It was just not for me. I have nothing bad to say about it.
I just
want
like
to
it
clarify that
for hype
because everyone loves
moments
The
and
Matrix.
aura. I mean, I do think that the first movie is easily the best one. But
I also have zero experience with transgenderism and non-binary sexual orientation, so I don't really pull anything out of that because I just don't have the experience for it. I'm sure I don't know how much that makes the movie more likable to people.
Who in that is transgender?
The whole movie, I'm pretty sure the whole movie is an allegory for transgenderism. Because the Wachowski siblings who made it are transgender as well.
Well, I don't think they were trans. I don't think they had transitioned when they made the movie.
No, but you can still, I imagine, pull the themes out.
I don't really get that theme for The Matrix at all.
I feel like it's mostly in the first film with the red and blue pill. But I also feel you can just pull out general sheeple, don't be sheeple, messages out of that.
Like that's what I got out of it. And
I've just seen it discussed a lot, so I'm like, maybe I just didn't see the full point of the movie, and maybe that's why I wasn't too into it.
There's that, but it's also like, I do think you can derive like any theme from any piece of art if you look hard enough, And I'm not saying that those themes aren't there. It's just I have a different interpretation of it,
Yeah. Well, in theory, that what makes a good film is if you can derive so many different interpretations.
Right. And if that is like what they had intended, then that's cool. I'm for it. I just personally, I did not get that when I watched it. But I'm also not a trans person. I do know trans people, and I'm friends with many, but I do not relate to the struggle, I guess I should say,
Yeah, I mean, I do not know anybody because I live in a rural area of the U.S.
Right.
So I'm sure you can guess the kind of environment is generally around here.
Yeah. I like this song.
All right, so yeah, it has a wonderful callback piece in Automata. It's different in its own right, of course, but it's clearly meant to evoke the feelings you get from the song, which is pretty cool.
This shit reminds me of Mega Man X5.
You mean X4?
No, 5 specifically. 5 has a spiral staircase section.
So does 4.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're thinking of 4.
No,
it's the one with the mushroom guy.
Really? There's a... I don't remember that at all in 4.
I feel like you played more than 4 than me. Like, how do I remember this?
I definitely have played a lot of 4, but for some reason I'm remembering the section in 5. And if it is in 5, they definitely reused it from 4. Because I know one game reuses it. But I thought it was 5 had it, and then 6 reused it. But I guess I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't played all the X games. But either way, it reminded me of that. Because it has, like, flying enemies that have, like, the helicopter blades and shit.
I'm pretty sure that's 4.
I don't know. You're probably right, but I don't know.
I'd say I'd boot up my PSX copy of 4, but it's JP, and I don't have a JP PSX.
Mega Man. He's not in this fucking game. It's Mega.
New spear!
Mega Man.
However, it's weaker than what I have now, so I'll never touch it.
I like how some of the weapons are just fucking laying around. I find that hilarious.
Yeah, but it means if you don't think to look for them and pick them up, you're just fucked.
See, that's why like I'd be perfect for this game, because any box that I see is getting broken. That's just how I am.
And there are also weapons you have to buy.
Yeah, and that's fine. Like,
so you also have to have money at the time to get them.
I see them in the shop, and I'll be like, oh, hey, that's a thing I need to buy. I'll go grind real quick. I'm that type of fucking gamer. If I see something in the shop that I want to buy, then I will go grind for it. I like the robot.
He's got his vessel.
I like the robot. He's funny.
Alright, see, that one says P33, so this is the one that killed his brother.
I want a robot called Mr. Roboto Domo. You know, our part 18...
That song's really dumb and stupid, but it's kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie.
It is, and there's a lot of songs that I find that way. Like the fucking... I don't know if you know this one, but it's
Kung
even...
Fu Fighting?
Oh, Kung Fu Fighting for sure, but I don't know if you know this one. It's more of an internet meme song, but it's the fucking E.T. is an alien and he is kind of spacey.
Nope, never heard of it.
That song's fucking ass.
I know Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Huh?
I know Yankee Doodle Dandy, but not that.
No. Nah, I just know a lot of my music listening is via meme songs, and I am ashamed.
Listen to more metal albums. You'll be happier.
I mean, probably.
Let me introduce you to new metal. It'll be great.
Oh yeah, did I tell you that my girlfriend and her friend went to a Metallica concert this past weekend?
Yeah, you told me about that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I would hate is I would be trying to see if Lars Ulrich can play the drums, and he can't. So the entire band is just constantly changing their syncing because he can't keep time signature for shit. It's funny. It's so funny. Lars Ulrich sucks.
Bro has one job. Wow, those wings are really uneven.
It's okay. We're shredding himself so fast he's barely gonna get a chance to fly.
I like how he's like this thing can transform
already. I'm pretty sure the only reason he's flying right now is because the game just forced him to script like that and keep a little bit of health for him.
Yeah. But
anyways, just run around in a circle and you'll be fine here.
I do like that he's like, this thing can transform, but it literally just magnetized a bunch of shit to its back.
They fly now?
They fly now! I was literally thinking of referencing that earlier. I'm not even kidding. It was actually in part 19, because we recorded that like just before this.
When did they fly in that part?
They don't, but I was thinking to myself, because we were talking about the new shade type, and we were in the desert, in like a canyon area, and I was like, this area reminds me of that scene. If we find a shade that starts flying, I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, it's even got the dancing native people.
Yeah. Exactly. So I was like, this would be a perfect place for that reference if there was like a flying shade or something.
He multiplied. We'll kill them all!
That's our goal anyways. Beat the fuck out of it.
Now let's really kill it.
Kinda, you might want to move.
New magic attack. It looks cool.
Oh my god.
He's gotta stand.
Damn it, I was about to fucking say that too. I was about to say, stand up, Skyda!
I'm sorry, I watched JoJo.
JoJo no Kimi wa no Boken.
Except that you've seen more than I have, because I haven't finished part 6 because Netflix ruined it for me.
JoJo no Kimi wa no Boken.
This is a fun moment.
Took everything from me. Why did you have to be here? Why
That's just gonna hurt his hand.
Why are you here? Why?
Also, it's funny because it's Yuri Lowenthal.
I was about to ask.
It's Spider-Man.
Like, you hear him yelling and you know it's him.
It's this bastard's fault.
He only has one voice, God bless his heart, but he does it well.
He does it well, and I think he'd make a good Sonic.
Freak. You
Yeah.
freak.
I'd be okay with that, but over Roger. I like Roger Craig Smith in any other role besides Sonic.
Yeah.
Like Datara from Naruto, classic. I love that role. Dying Light, fantastic. Sonic, no.
You just don't understand. This is the true voice of Sonic.
Anyways, Gideon was not too happy there.
Can you blame him? He's a racist.
This is hardly the happy ending I was expecting.
You can only be racist to other humans.
This part has been a little racy, I would say. So may as well keep adding to it.
Now we can find the shadow.
Okay.
We
Look
did
at that,
it.
we got it complete now.
Completed the Beyblade of Destiny.
Yes, the Beyblade.
The Beyblade. Let's go. Oh, next part's going to be so fun. We're going to do battles with our friends on the playground. Oh, it's going to be great.
Dude, speaking of Beyblade, you should check out the new series I guess specifically the manga, but there's only 2 volumes out, and it comes out at a really slow schedule, so that kind of sucks. But it's actually kind of fun.
Interesting.
I don't know how much older Beyblade you watched, but I was like watching. I think it was Metal Fury and then Metal Fusion. I watched those ones. They were kind of peak.
I think the one I watched
Those
was
are fun.
Metal Fusion, but I only watched like a few episodes of it, and I don't remember anything. So
I kind of want to check out the older ones because they like it's like one of those dubs that changes a lot, but like in a fun way. So it's got kind of that charm of like what Yu-Gi-Oh does,
right?
And they kind of like SpongeBob it, where there's just always dialogue and shit.
Are you still recording, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
this
man, this is a weird conversation to end this part on, but I guess we're doing it.
Go watch Beyblade.
Let it rip.